This is my 2002 GMC Sierra that I smoked a deer with. Completely bent up the radiator support. Completely bent in. This core support is completely bent. You can see right there where it buckled. Also in between here, I have a little bit of space there. A lot more space here, so I'm suspecting that these frame rails at the front are a little bit bent. AC condenser is toast. It's a manual transmission, so I do not have the automatic transmission cooler up in the front. One thing I'll have to do is find a new hood or see if I can get this one fixed. But we'll see how that goes. I took out the cold air intake and sold it to recoup some money to fix this thing up. So I had a light bar in here, billet grill, aftermarket headlights with LEDs, not much left of them. Had to tape up the headlights and that. This one I already took out so I could see on my way home, because everything was absolutely destroyed. This here, the brackets are broken. Absolutely destroyed. So, I'm gonna get at it and start fixing it. There also used to be a light bar here, which I believe is the reason that the radiator support got pushed in so far. If that light bar wasn't there, I don't think it would have been that bad. So there's always pros and cons to having a light bar hidden in behind the grill. So I'm going to start taking this out. This has already been removed, the battery tray and that for the cold air intake. That's gone, the secondary battery tray. Yeah. By the way, it is not a 6 liter, it is a 4.8. Just pretty cover, that's all. So here we go. So right there is where it's smacked into the alternator. Bottom one here, some more damage here where it's smacked into the power steering pump. The radiator, don't know if you guys can see it, but it's definitely bent. You can take it that straight line and go across. You can see there's more of a gap here than it is down there. Well, more of a gap that way too. So yeah, gonna need a new radiator. See about getting this piece out. I'm not too worried about damaging anything because it's already wrecked. All along there, that's where it's smacked into it. You can see where the fan is smacking into that. Yeah. It's definitely misaligned. Here we go. Let's have a look at the clutch fan. I don't think I need to do anything here. Let's push the radiator completely out of this core support on this side here. So this radiator's actually pretty tight in here. Oh, no it is not. It is not tight anymore anyhow. Alrighty. Might as well take all this front stuff off. Ugh. I will need a new one of those. Oh, checking oil. It's not like these are going to do anything, but I want to keep these. And I kicked over my tray. Get this sucker. Yeah, it's going to be a tight fit to get that out. Yeah, anyhow. Got this. Front of the core support. Get all the lights and all that out. It's all broken, so I'm gonna get it all new. There was only that tab on that inner fender, so don't care about that. And then I already undid these. I'm gonna get a plug for that actually. Yeah, they're covered now. Shouldn't get too much stuff in there. The AC system was fully functional before the accident, so it all leaked out. So I know this AC condenser doesn't hold any pressure anymore. Bye bye. Oh, that's dirty. Oh man. Look at all this broken plastic. Makes me sad. And right here, I believe, is where the radiator's supposed to mount. Right in there. That's where that piece belongs. It fell out. Push this tab back. I was holding in the AC condenser. Same with this side. So this bottom section of the rad support needs to be replaced as well. To make this a bit easier, I think I'm going to go ahead and undo these 3 bolts on either side to take off the top section of the radiator support to make more room. That's broken. Okay, undid those 3 bolts on either side here. Upper rad support bolts, and I believe this here is ready to come off. Sure is. One thing, I was looking here and how to look underneath here, did buckle this fender a little bit. You can see where the bolt moved just ever so slightly, and then it maxed out in the bolt hole and buckled that. So don't know if anywhere else is buckled along this fender, but I already have a new fender that I can put on it. So I'm not too worried about that. Same color and all. Bumper's good to go. Bumper's done. That's off. Let's have a look here. Oh boy. Yeah, she's a little bent. Not too bad though. Not too bad. See if we can get that to straighten out. Should sort of look like this side, but it does not. Let's check. That's all good. Touches up there. Along over here. Let's have a look. Didn't buckle down here, so this should still be straight. Wrecked this inner fender. So I'll get a new inner fender as well. Well, this fender's got to come off anyhow. Away we go. Next, I'm going to undo the mounting points on either side of the radiator support. Then I will undo the radiator support body mounts once I fish all this wiring out of here and undo all the clips. So yeah. Took a little bit of effort and a little bit of persuasion, but got it slid out on the bottom. Oh, we got a couple more clips. Oh, and I have an airbag sensor. Ooh-wee. Hang that down. Grab this sucker. There's a couple of little pieces I still want off this one, so I'm gonna set it right there in the snowdrift. And voila! An open front frame. Just take these body mounts out. We'll be wanting to deal with those a bit differently. Okay, so I didn't realize this, but GM has a convenient little nozzle here. You pull down out of this fitting here, should be able to just twist this open to drain the coolant out. Trying to do this one-handed. See if it works. Heard something. Is it pouring through? Maybe you have to open up the radiator cap. Let's try that. Still got nothing. Oh. I hear it leaking. It's working. It's a shock. Other than I don't like how it's leaking out of the fitting here. It's probably full of stuff. Yeah. It's still going, so I'm going to leave it, let it drain. I'm going to grab something there to make sure I don't get too much of that on the ground. There we go. Let's try to keep it all in. Oh, that's usually how those clips are supposed to work. It's supposed to go right on top of that little... Here we go. And this radiator, it's good to come out. Broken mount on the bottom, plus it's bowed. So, I'm gonna get a new one. Just perfect. This is what I'm gonna be using to paint up the frame on this truck. Get this all cleaned up and prettied up, make it last a little bit longer. Probably for nothing, but I think it'll be just nice to have it clean. Just have to wait on some parts and get this thing all cleaned up, but that'll be the next video. So thank you for watching.